of messages to answer. I have a lot of people that help me with stuff behind the scenes. You wouldn't think so, but I do. So I have a lot of messages to answer, a lot of things to catch up on, making plans for trips, or I'm cleaning on the house, or I'm watching something on Netflix, and that's basically my life. What social media do you use the most? Probably Twitter. Please do a makeup stream. I feel like I don't know how much you guys would care for a makeup stream. Would that be interesting? I've done no makeup streams before, but how long have you had those plushies? Over the past 5 years, I've collected these, so they are actually all gifts from people from the stream. Do you like fireworks? I hate them. I absolutely hate them. They're just really loud, obnoxious. They stress out my cats, and I don't like them. Do you Snapchat, and is it for subs only? I very rarely use Snapchat. I only use it really to like say I'm going live or like random things, like occasionally. It is sub only, but it's not like that kind of sub only, you know, like I just put going live snaps on there, so. Mavin, thank you for the 5,000 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mavin.
Dang, you are my top donator tonight. Thank you so much, Mavin. I do appreciate it. Thank you. That's actually so generous. So please get some Dizzy H's in chat for that. Thank you, Mavin. It's so kind. Thank you.
Not that kind of Snapchat. Who you calling? Who you calling out this? I'm not calling out anyone. I'm just saying it's not that kind of. You need to have a tier 3 sub to get my Snapchat. You know, like, it's not like that. Nothing against people who do that. I don't care. But, I just put going live on my Snapchat. If I'm actually gonna post something, I usually post on Instagram. So, how long have you been streaming for? 5 years, or almost 5 years. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like most people just laying, yeah, tier 3 sub. But yeah, I feel like most people just put their stuff on Instagram recently instead of Snapchat. So the biggest reason why I didn't give out my Snapchat to everyone is because people sending me weird pictures. You can probably imagine what. So I just kept it to subs only, and it does cut down on some of the weird stuff. MySpace. I never got to use MySpace. I kind of wish I did. Yuck GG. Yeah, it's that ring guy. Weird pics, huh? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, people thinking that I want to see things that I don't want to see. What esports do you like to watch? Honestly, my favorite was Counter-Strike. I loved Counter-Strike so much. Like the esports scene, it was just so good. I loved watching them. I like the tournaments and stuff. But since I'm not really in the CS scene anymore, I tried to get into the Overwatch one. I watched some of it, but I never got super invested. Dizzy, I snap you pictures of my cats doing dumb cat stuff. Is that acceptable? That is perfectly fine. As long as it's not like dirty pictures. Favorite meme. You know, I'm sure I have a favorite meme. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite meme is though. I'll have to think about that one. I do love me some memes, but what kind of skincare products do you use? Okay. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole of skincare, but I use Spectragel. It's a Canadian like cleanser. You have to order it, I think, if you don't live in Canada. So I use that. I use Clarisonic Mia too. I love those. I recommend them to everybody. They're expensive, but it's really good skincare. Then I use CeraVe lotion. And, you know, I use I think I use the CeraVe eye cream because you want to hydrate like around your eyes because they tend to like, you know, get dry and they're sensitive. What else? 1 hour later. So one weird thing that I do, I don't know if I should mention this because I don't know if I'm weird or not, but like I use zinc oxide. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a cream or ointment or something. I don't know. But when I have breakouts and stuff, this is actually my secret. Like when I have events and stuff, I put that shit on my face and I sleep on it. And it makes my skin like completely clear. So normally my skin stays pretty good, but if I'm having like bad skin days or something and I have something coming up, I put zinc oxide on my skin and it for some reason clears my skin. I don't know why. So do you get dark circles? Yes. Yes, I get dark circles. What's the fastest you've gone in a car? Probably not very fast. I don't drive very much. Isn't zinc oxide sunscreen? So you can get sunscreen that has zinc oxide in it, but I have straight zinc oxide. Like, it's literally just a tube of zinc oxide. It's not like sunscreen. It's actually more for like poison ivy and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. But it works. I think it might be because it blocks air and keeps your skin hydrated. I mean, maybe. I never understood the science behind why zinc clears up my skin. Like, my skin could be fucked, and I put zinc oxide on it, completely clears it up. I don't know. How do you get rid of your dark circles? I don't. I have genetic dark circles, so yeah. Of course, for some people who have dark circles, like it can be things like allergies, not getting enough sleep, not being hydrated enough, like things like that. But for me, I'm just screwed genetically, so you just need to learn to hide them. Yeah, use makeup. That's what I do. Yeah, you're mostly screwed if it's genetic. I mean, there's like a few things you can do, but they're kind of extreme, so I just deal with it. Can I buy you a drink after after Twitch card? If it's water. I don't drink. I only drink like water and tea. And I also like, if someone invites me out, expect to have like a whole crew of people. Because I am very paranoid at events. I've had weird stuff happen to me. So if I'm going to like hang out with anybody, I generally have like at least 3 or 4 people with me. So this is talking about like conventions and stuff like that, by the way. Basically, you need the whole crew. Any new games that you're considering playing on stream? Do you mean new games that have recently come out or ones that are going to come out? If you're talking about going to come out, I'm looking forward to Last of Us 2, Ori 2, shit, I can't think of names. Why can't I think of names? Help me. I'm trying to think of what was at E3. There was like a million things I was interested in. Cyberpunk, thank you. Cyberpunk, Anthem. Resident Evil 2, yes. I was gonna play that one too. Basically everything. There was like a few things that are kind of big that I don't know if I'll play, but most things I'm planning to play. Rogue Havoc, definitely, yeah. I usually have quite a few people with me. I do remember one time I was with a group and a guy came up to me and he said, "Can I talk to you alone?" And I was like, "I can't do that, man. I have like, if you want to talk to me, just talk to me, you know, just with my friends here." And he was like, "No, I want to talk to you alone." And I'm like, You can't do that. Like, I can't just walk off with a guy alone. It's just not happening. And I know that he meant well, because he wanted to say, like, how much my stream, like, you know, makes him feel better and da-da-da-da-da, like, nice things. But I don't think people understand, like, trying to pull me away from the group, like, looks really creepy. So, Ronnie, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just really bad vibes. How often do you play on stream with followers / sub? So I haven't really done it in a while. I used to do it a lot during World of Warcraft, Counter-Strike, Overwatch, but then when I went to PUBG, I do a lot of duos and stuff, and it's hard because I have almost 3,000 subs, and I want to do a game where I can play with a lot of them at once, a lot of subs or followers. So I was thinking, like, maybe I do something like that during World of Warcraft, because I'm going to be going back to that with the expansion. So if you guys do play WoW, I will probably, like, be doing a lot of games with you guys. Armin, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Armin. Good to have you. Jawbreaker. Yeah, exactly. Like, the majority of the time people are perfectly fine coming up to me with, like, Alaric or Ren or Luki or whoever around. I've only had one person that wasn't comfortable with it. What is your favorite game to stream? My favorite game? Don't Starve Together. Maybe. Because it's one of my favorite games. And I love streaming it. Detroit was fun too. I really like streaming Detroit. What else did I like streaming? I loved streaming God of War 4. That was a lot of fun. I legitimately had so much fun playing that on stream. It was the most fun I had on stream in a while. Because, you know, when you play things like PUBG and whatnot, like, over and over and over every day, like, it loses excitement, and it's nice to play a really good single player game once in a while. Or aren't you on PUBG? I was just playing earlier today, actually. Oh, I miss Subnautica. That was fun to stream too. How many plushie / stuffed animals do you have? I think the last time I counted there was 127, but I think I have more, like, closer to 140 now. So, what made you get into streaming in the first place? It was just something fun to do on the side while I was in school for nursing. I just wanted to make some friends because I didn't really have friends. So I wanted to meet people with similar interests because I live in Arkansas. Nobody cares about anime, video games. Basically, you know, that whole sort of thing. Everyone cares about, like, hunting and camping and hiking. And that's okay, but that's not my thing. So, do you get a lot of anxiety at events? I do. I do get anxiety, but I don't know. Hopefully it'll get better. I always get sick at events. I get so stressed I end up throwing up or crying or both. And I just get very stressed. But I think maybe if I attend more, maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe it won't be so bad. Because I'm just a big ball of anxiety. IRL, are you extroverted? Because on stream you seem really extrovert. I am extremely introverted. Extremely. Which is interesting. Because, yeah, you guys see me as extroverted. I am probably one of the most introverted people you will ever meet. So, I also vomit when I'm stressed. Yeah. Every time I get really stressed, I just throw up. Yeah. Land flu is a real thing. No, it's not the flu either. Like, I'll throw up before I even get to the convention. Maybe on the plane. I remember throwing up when I was like, I was in line to get on the plane and threw up. GK Slay, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, GK Slay. Good to have you. No stress, Dizzy. Holy, you're still here. I know, my stress is just so bad. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just get so stressed out on trips. It's weird though, because I had no problems with Japan. I never got sick. I didn't have any sort of anxiety issues while I was in a foreign country. But I don't know. When I go to events and stuff, I just get very overwhelmed. Did I miss the whole stream? I mean, Q&A is usually like the last part of my stream, but Legendary Hacks gifted a sub to Jawbreaker Gamer. Thank you for gifting the sub. Hey, Legendary, thank you for gifting that to Jawbreaker. Welcome, Jaw. Welcome, welcome. What is your internet speed, Dizzy? I have 2 internet providers. One has 6 upload, that is my backup, and then my better one has 30 upload. So, yeah. And, oh, well, you said internet speed. So my download, I think download for my slower one is like 30, 40. Download for my major one is 300. So I have my major one, but unfortunately the major one doesn't work a lot of the time. It has a lot of problems. And so if it's having problems, I can switch to my backup. So oh gosh, holy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about me and events. I would try meditation to help. I have the same problem at events. I should probably try meditation. I'd always heard such good things about it and I've never tried it. Let's see. Wow, 2 interwebs. Yeah. Honestly, people are like, why do you have 2 internet connections? And I think that's the best decision I've ever made as a streamer, because if one goes down, I don't have to lose work. I can stream on my other provider. I haven't missed a stream due to internet in like over a year because of that. So it's amazing. What tea do you drink? I drink a lot of peppermint green tea. It's so soothing for me. I love it. I drink a lot of matcha and I drink a lot of white tea. Yoga. You know, that's another thing that I thought would probably be really good for me is yoga. How long have you been streaming for? Almost 5 years. September will be my 5 years. 48-hour ASMR marathon incoming. No, I can barely do 1 hour. Oh geez. Oh, overdue. Thank you. Thank you, Crate. Do you drink soda? I don't. I quit soda when I was like 13, 14. If I do, for whatever reason, have any sort of craving for something carbonated, I drink Izzy's. Not sponsored, by the way. I just really like Izzy's. I like your shirt. Do you know what it is? It's a Hollister shirt. Please don't make fun of me. Their clothes are comfortable. Where did you go to college? I went to a community college in my area. I couldn't afford university, so. What do you think of vegans? I used to be a vegan. I'm not anymore, but you know, whatever makes people happy. I was a vegan for like 3 or 4 years. Beckham, yeah, I did. Do you like Bad Boys? I think I used to when I was a teenager, but not anymore. Are you vegetarian now? I'm not vegetarian, so I actually eat meat, but I don't eat dairy. So, or at least I try not to eat dairy. I'm lactose intolerant and it makes my skin bad, so I try to stay away from it when I can, but I have an awful addiction to pizza. It's a bad combination. Let's get that Izzy sponsor. Yeah, I know. That'd be amazing. I'd be so happy. I would advertise the shit out of it because it's so good. Do you still take vitamin D? Yes. Here, hold on. Anyway. There we go. This is the one I take if you guys are interested at all in taking vitamin D. I take 5,000 IU. So something really interesting about this, no pants. I'm wearing shorts. They have like squirrels on them. Legendary Hacks. Yo, thank you for the $100 donation. TwitchCon Food Fund. I love pizza. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, where's my Dizzy Age? Thank you. I will gladly use this on food at TwitchCon. It's one of my favorite things to do is when I fly out to an event, I like just trying food in the area. I eat a lot. Did it, DizzyKitten chat. Thank you so much, Legendary, again, because that's such a generous donation. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. What is the brand name? This is NatureWise. I just got like some brand from Amazon. NatureWise. Something interesting about this was I went to my hairdresser and she said I was losing a shit ton of hair. And the first thing she asked me was, do you get out in the sun much? And I said, no, never. So she said you probably have like a vitamin D deficiency and it's probably making your hair fall out. Because she said she used to work with someone who was a nurse and they worked at night and all her hair was falling out. And she took vitamin D and it stopped. I took vitamin D and it stopped. So, something to think about if you're losing your hair. You're never in the sun. Legendary Hacks with the tier 3. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much for the tier 3. I do appreciate that. Thank you. It's amazing, the $100 donation and the tier 3 is awesome. Thank you, because tier 3's helped my sub count tremendously. Oh my gosh. And he gifted a sub to Poor Student 2. Thank you for that. That is awesome. Thank you. Welcome, Poor Student. Welcome. Thank you. Wow. And yeah, so yeah, it's just something to think about if you're having like weird problems, like your hair falling out, and you don't go out in the sun much, maybe try taking it. This one actually has like 360 of these for one bottle. It'll last you the whole year. So, not sponsored. How do you like your eggs? I like boiled. Boiled eggs. I have genetically perfect hair. Well, that is wonderful for you. And Legendary Hacks just gifted him a sub. Overdue. Welcome, Legendary. Thank you for gifting him a sub. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for all you've done for my channel. Just that huge donation, the tier 3 and the gifted subs. Thank you. I took a vitamin D once and now I have beautiful long curls. Of course, some people may just genetically lose hair. I'm not sure, but it's not always genetic. Sometimes it could be like a vitamin deficiency. So, like I said, just something to think about. And Legendary gifted the Devil's Biscuit sub. Welcome, the Devil's Biscuit. Thank you. And he also gifted a sub to CTG319. Welcome, CTG. Gosh, just handing out the gifted subs. Thank you. Does vitamin D substitute for sunlight? I mean, you probably should get some sunlight, but I don't. Legendary gifted Chinsai. Wait, is it Chinsashi? Am I saying that right? Welcome, welcome. Do you like Southern cooking or soul food? You know, I do like some Southern stuff. Because I grew up with a lot of Southern food, but then I became a vegan and that made it much harder. I'm not a vegan anymore, but yeah, I do still like some Southern foods. Legendary gifted another sub to Henry Com. Thank you for gifting that sub. Welcome, Henry Com. Also gifted a sub to Creepakilla. Creepakilla, welcome. Thank you for all the gifted subscriptions. Oh my goodness. That's so many. Why'd you stop being a vegan? I was bullied by my friends. I got made fun of and bullied a lot by my friends because I wouldn't eat meat, and they would try to get me to eat meat and try to like film it and like laugh and give me a hard time. So I eventually just started eating normal again, just because people gave me such a hard time about it. So Legendary gifted wait, Jade Dark Shadow a sub. Welcome, Jade. Good to have you. Thank you, thank you. What's with all the gifted subs? Welcome, Neku Deku. Thank you, Legendary, for the gifted sub. There's so many gifted subscriptions. Oh my god. Oh, also, let me see who's currently streaming right now. Go throw them a raid or something. Who we got? We could raid Nabi. Nabi is playing, oh, she's playing The Walking Dead. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Wait. Goobak, thank you for the 2 months, and Legendary gifted a sub to Hi Mouse. Welcome, Hi Mouse. Good to have you. Thank you, Legendary, for yet another gifted sub. It's awesome. Walking Dead is so sad, I know. I don't cry like ever, but the ending of Walking Dead, the game anyway, was very, very sad. That was hard to watch. Legendary gifted a sub to Lock Fury. Welcome, Lock Fury. Thank you, Legendary. Thank you again.